My fellow Americans, I just want to let you know no matter what these election results say, I'm still your president. Okay, I'm still your president for at least 2 more years. I mean, months. But it'll be 2 more years. It'll be 4 more years by the end of this, okay? This is bullshit. They're stealing this election. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. I don't give up on you. Don't give up on me. And live from New York, it's Markus Olind, loves porn and capitalism, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, I can't fucking breathe with that thing on. When you try to talk with that thing on, you just suffocate, man. Oh my God, it's just leathery. I did want to wear this to a store as a mask, though, just to see what they would do. Just to walk in and be like, it's a mask. It's a mask, right? You have to fucking allow me. And there's no mouthpiece. I mean, there's a nose piece, so you could still definitely spread COVID with this thing. I feel like that one chick. Who was the lady? The lady who was holding Trump's hand. I feel like that one lady, dude. It's deflated, though. They deflated Donald Trump with mail-in votes. Oh, this is fucking interfering. They did. They beat him. They took him down. The deep state did it. The CIA did it. Okay, they've overthrown and influenced elections all over the world for 85 years. Okay, they finally came home to roost. All right, and they did it. The deep state took over. They got Trump out of office. That's what happened. Okay, I don't even care what you think happened. That's what actually happened. Okay, the deep state threw this election in the direction of Joe Biden, and now we have Joe Biden president. I think it's good. I think it's good, all right? I said this fucking on the second episode of the podcast when he picked Kamala Harris to be his vice president. I said, good. We can get the lizard people back in charge, and we can go back to living our lives, okay? No more freedom, just lizard people as the president, and that's it. And I'm excited for it, all right? We got fucking Joe Biden in office. He's going to make everything great, right? He's going to make America great again. Joe Biden's going to get in there and do it. Kamala Harris is going to look fucking hot. She's hot, right? She's super hot. If you don't think Kamala Harris is hot, you're racist. So there you go. She's going to be rocking those Timbs. You are racist. If you don't think Kamala Harris is hot, you're fucking racist, bro. And if you think Joe Biden's hot, you're also racist because he's fucking ugly, dude. He's got that scaly skin, dude. Joe Biden looks like the bad guy from Austin Powers Goldmember, the third one, the guy who peels the skin. Yo, Faja. I'm Joe Biden, and I'm the president of the United States. Yeah, isn't that weird? Isn't that weird, ladies and gentlemen, yeah? So that's where we're at, man. Trump's deflated. They took the wind out of his sail. They overthrew the government. The CIA did it, baby. It's time. It's time to just admit what happened, okay? I've been watching a little bit too much Alex Jones, but that doesn't mean he's wrong. Does not mean he's wrong, okay? So we're at in this country, man. We gotta think about what's going on because at this point, like 70 million people voted for Trump. Even if there's no fraud, which I don't know if there is or isn't. I don't want to look like an asshole either way because I don't know. I'm saying I wouldn't put it past the Democrats. I wouldn't put it past the CIA to overthrow Trump. Dude, they're totally down to do that, man. You know how many times they put their finger on the scale of an election in a smaller country? You don't think they have the tactics to do it here? They totally do. And I think it's fine, honestly. I'm fine with it. CIA should be in charge. We shouldn't even have a president or a government. We should just have the CIA run everything. The Central Intelligence Agency, dude. They're central, they're intelligent, and they're agents, dude. That's all we need. All we need is James Bond running the country, okay? I think that'd be great. I think that'd be a great idea. I don't know why we don't have that. But again, if you don't think Kamala Harris is sexy, you're a racist. Just so you know that. Just so you can adjust your sexual preferences accordingly, okay? Because she's fucking hot, okay? In those Timberlands and that laugh. Can we talk about the laugh? Kamala Harris's laugh is so, it makes me feel warm inside. Like when I hear Kamala Harris laugh, I'm just like, oh, what a good person. She clearly is the best type of person you can have at a party, right? Everybody likes the person at the party who has that witch-like laugh. That's the best person. You know, the person who just sounds like an insane person laughing in the corner. No, it's that great. Yes. It's great, dude. I'm excited for it, man. You know that person at the party who's just freaking everyone out, but they own the house, so you gotta like, all right, I guess we gotta hang out with you now because you own the house. You're the vice president now. She's the president. And I do think it's going to piss off a lot of white women that we had a black female president before a white female president. You know that's coming. That Karen attack is coming, dude. It's going to be awesome. So many white women would be like, can you believe they put a black woman in charge before a white woman? Oh, it's coming. It's a coming. And it's going to be fucking hilarious, dude. I'm so excited for that. I'm excited.
They're going to call the manager.
They are going to call the manager. They're calling the manager. Trump is calling the manager right now. He's like, they fucking cheated. They're calling the manager. Let me get one of those real quick. Let me get one. Dude, I'll be honest, dude, this election has me so stressed out that I was thinking about drinking the other day. I was thinking about just saying, fuck it, dude.
Were you looking just for an excuse, though?
I was looking for an excuse. I'm always looking for an excuse. I think I realized this when I quit cigarettes. You always still want them. And I think it's the same with alcoholism. Is like you stop drinking, but you still want to do it. And Trump supporters are having the same thing. Like, he lost, but they're like, what do I do with all these flags? I have all these flags. What do I do with them? All right. We just drove to Adrian to do a podcast. And on the drive back, I saw a lot of Trump signs. Nobody took them down. All right. They're waiting for the call on the field. The call on the field, it looks like might be Biden. But they're going to take it to the review booth. All right. They're going to take it upstairs. They're going to take another look at this. Okay. And if it comes back that Trump actually won, oh, it's going to be a disaster, dude. It's a disaster either way. But if Trump actually comes back and wins this in court, people are going to lose it. You think people got mad when he won 4 years ago? When he wins in court? When he gets millions of black people's votes thrown out because they were done illegally? These are illegal votes. They're illegal votes, okay? They don't count. They didn't vote for me. They don't count. When that happens, this country's going to burn to the ground. Right now, people are still like, well, I don't know what happened yet. We're in that weird phase where we're like, are we broken up? Like, we don't know if we broke up with Trump, really. We sent the text, but he's typing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we sent a breakup text to Trump, and he got it. We know he saw it. He fucking has read receipts on. Donald Trump does not turn his read receipts off. He got it, and he's typing. And we're like, what is he going to send back? It's probably going to be a dick pic. He's like, fuck you. I'm suing you.
Do you think it's all a ploy, dude, to let Biden? You think Biden wins and then redo it and then Trump does it just to fuck with people more?
I did have the conspiracy that Trump actually was behind the voter fraud, that Trump purposely sent out a bunch of fake ballots for Biden that he knew were going to get caught as illegal to trap Biden. I thought that initially. I was like, maybe Trump was in on it. Here's what I actually think happened. I do think the CIA had a hand in this, okay? I 100% believe that the CIA definitely meddled with this election. Now, I also think Donald Trump is a paid actor. I think the Soroses, the billionaires, Bill Gates, and all these people, I think they paid Donald Trump to be president for 4 years to piss everyone off so much that they're like, all right, whatever to get him out of office. Whatever to get him out of office. And they're like, really? Whatever to get him out of office? What about if we take away all your freedoms? They'll be like, fine, just to get him out of office, just to get him out of our head. That's what I think happened. I think Trump was in on it. I think Trump is getting paid under the table to be a terrible president. I think he is doing the best acting job in the history of the world playing a crazy president. He's an actor. He was on TV for years, okay? You don't think the elite were like, I bet we could start a civil war if we just put Trump in office for 4 years.
Why do they want to start a civil war?
Because if they start a civil war, here's what happens. Millions of Americans die. None of the rich people. Just the poor people. A lot of them die. They get a lot of those people out of the way. Okay, they can buy up that real estate. They can own the shit again. And it scares the shit out of everyone else. And when you have a civil war, you get to build a new country afterwards, right? So they can take away all those freedoms that they're like, we don't think you really should have those. So they're going to put into place a surveillance state. They're already doing this with 5G, right? You got to get a new phone. Why do you got to get a new phone? So they can track your phone better. They didn't track phones as well 5 years ago, but now they track them a lot better, okay? They're going to do that. That's why you got to get a new phone. That's why they're making everyone get a new phone and get on a list in every sort of way, right? Like if you smoke weed, they want to put you on a list. If you have a gun, they want to put you on a list. If you go to this bar, they want to put you on a list for contract tracing purposes. They're going to trace everything. They already can trace a lot, but now they're going to be able to trace even more, and they're going to do it with our consent. That's the problem. People are going to be like, well, I guess I said they could do it, so now I guess that's the reality, all right? People don't even realize that they're signing over their freedoms every time they go and do some contract tracing shit. If you get a COVID test, you probably give them a ton of information. They probably steal your DNA, so they have your DNA as well, okay?
And then if you do have COVID, they're like, all right, boom, you're out of commission. You can't do anything. They take away all your, if you have COVID, if you test positive for COVID, you lose all your freedoms for 2 weeks. Basically. You know how Facebook can lock your account for 2 weeks? They can do that to you as a person if you test positive for COVID. Think about that, dude. If you test positive for COVID, you can't go anywhere for 2 weeks. If you have a positive COVID test, you cannot go anywhere for 2 weeks.
You know, it's weird how they didn't, when you're done with the flu, you're done. Like, after you pass it, you're fine.
Yes.
You can go hang out. But for Corona, it's a different type.
It's a whole different thing. And they do this on purpose because they know it's an easier, they come up with more and more innovative ways to control the population. And one of them is scare tactics. All right. We don't want you to get Corona. If you get Corona, it's bad, blah, 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 blah. All right. And then the other thing they do is once you get it, they take away all your freedom. So they make you even more scared to get it. All right. Well, if I get it, I can't. Blah, 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 blah. They're doing it on purpose, man. I know someone who they don't want to do. They're quarantining because their family's having a Thanksgiving party, right? And in order to prepare for that, they're all quarantining for 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. Just because they don't want to risk bringing COVID to Thanksgiving. Which on the one hand, I don't want to shit on that from the standpoint of like, but on the other hand, you got to live your life, man. If you get COVID, you get COVID. Trump survived COVID. I've been saying this. This fucking guy, this fat guy who's about to have a heart attack anyway. If Trump survives this, is he the healthiest person ever? Like the amount of stress he's going through right now for a 74-year-old dude, pretty impressive.
Do you think he's actually stressed though, or just having a good time?
Well, here's the thing. I think he's a paid actor, so I think he's still playing the role, all right? I just think he forgot his lines a little bit on some of this shit, all right? I think he completely is like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to just be bullshitting the whole time? I don't know, dude. It would be interesting to be a fly on the wall in the White House right now, to just be sitting there and be like, oh my God, dude. It's like being at a divorce or like a household that's going through a divorce. That's what it's like right now, dude. Everyone's just sitting there like, what? We gotta fucking shred all these documents. We gotta get rid of all this fucking evidence, dude. Oh my God. It's gonna be interesting, dude, because he was in there for 4 years. It felt like he was in there for longer than 4 years. I think a lot of people, definitely liberals, feel like that. But even Republicans, I think, got so used to the fact that Trump's our guy. Yeah. They were getting a little ahead of themselves. And what sucks now is like all the liberals are saying, you know what, Republicans, you just got to deal with it. And you know why they're doing that? Because 4 years ago, all the Republicans were like, fuck your feelings. You got to deal with it. So both sides have been bad losers. Both sides are sore losers. Both sides are even worse winners. Like, we've basically created this society where if you lose, you get to be a sore loser. And if you win, you get to be an asshole. And honestly, that's what America is. America is a showboating country. All right, they should give fucking Joe Biden a football and let him spike it on the White House lawn. That's what they should fucking do. And put Kamala Harris in a goddamn cheerleader's outfit. Okay, that might be a little bit too far. Jill Biden in a cheerleader's outfit. That's what they should do. Jill Biden in a cheerleader's outfit. They give Joe Biden a football and he gets to spike it on the White House lawn. That's what I think he should do. That's his victory party, all right? And Trump has to sit there and watch him kick an extra point until he makes it. He's just got to take it, man. I don't think he's going to leave, though. I really don't think he's going to leave. I think he's going to try to cheat, man. I think his big thing is he got out-cheated. I think he's a cheater. Trump's a cheater, but so are the Democrats. And now you just have a big cheat fest. And it's like, who was the better cheater? I think Joe Biden might be a better cheater. I don't know, man. He's got that crackhead son. Crackheads are good at cheating. Donald Trump's kids, man, they're doing coke. You get out-cheated. If you're a cokehead, you're getting out-cheated by a crackhead. Crackhead's just a little bit smarter than you. Not even smarter, just more clever. Like, there's a difference between clever and smart. Crackheads are clever. Crackheads are clever, dude. Crackheads are clever. Coke addicts are rich kids' sons. It's a different thing, okay? And I know Hunter Biden's a rich guy's son too, but it's like, well, come on. I don't know. Once you try crack, though, that was the best part of Wolf of Wall Street. When Jonah Hill and Leonardo DiCaprio smoke crack, that is the best scene in movie history, man. Jonah Hill's like, smoke crack with me. And he's like, what? He's like, just smoke some crack with me. Come on, come to the back, smoke some crack with me. And then they go and smoke crack, and they're like, and they just start bugging and they're dancing and they're galloping. And I'm like, man, crack sounds great. They make crack look amazing in movies, all right? I think it's irresponsible, honestly. I know that movie's rated R, but what if a kid sees it? What if a kid sees Wolf of Wall Street? What is he gonna think? He wants to be rich and smoke crack and have sex with blonde women? That'd be crazy. Can't have that. Can't have the kids out there seeing that shit. It is a great movie, though. Wolf of Wall Street's one of my favorite movies. There was a clip going around Twitter. It was a guy saying, it was that speech from Wolf of Wall Street where it's like he was going to step down from the company, right? There's the point in the movie where, what's the guy's name? The guy that Leo plays. What's the guy's name? Oh, shit. I forgot his name. But that guy. There's a scene in the movie of Wolf of Wall Street where Leo's character is supposed to quit the company because he's under investigation and shit like that. But instead he goes like, he's giving the speech. Jordan Belfort. Jordan Belfort is giving a speech to the company saying he's going to retire. And what does he do? I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking, this guy. I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking, and they're all losing their shit like, let's fucking go. That's all the Republicans right now. All the conservative QAnon people that I follow on Twitter are like, we stand with the president. We will hold the line. We're not losing this. Alex Jones is in Arizona doing fucking rallies. He's like, we're going to... He's got people chanting 1776 in Arizona. He's got an American flag and a blowhorn, and he's got hundreds of people chanting 1776. And I think it's going to get to the point, because earlier in the year, we had a lot of people in the streets protesting, and now you got more people in the streets protesting, and it's only a matter of time between those two, before both of those two groups meet each other in the streets, and that's going to be the Civil War. And I will not be there. I will be at home eating edibles and watching it. That's the best part about 2020. People are like, 2020 is awful. I'm like, dude, the last time we had a depression like this, people died. I know people died this time, but shit, dude. You know what they didn't do in the Great Depression? Send everybody $1,200. I know it's not a crazy amount, but they didn't send people money during the Great Depression that I know of. Pretty sure they didn't do that shit. And, you know, I don't know. I just thought this depression wasn't that bad. We still had Wi-Fi. Like, it could have been way worse. I would rather be unemployed and have Wi-Fi than have a job and not have Wi-Fi. That would be the worst. To be rich with no Wi-Fi? I'd rather be poor with Wi-Fi, dude. Rich with no internet? Fuck that, dude. How are you supposed to get your porn? How are you supposed to fucking tweet? No internet? I've been to Wyoming. I've been to places that have no internet. They're beautiful. You get bored after like 3 days. You got four-wheelers and guns and a river and all kinds of shit to do. And in 3 days, you're fucking bored. Because you're like, I can't watch Hulu. But that's what it is. It's just what it is, man. I didn't do my research enough before this podcast. Normally I have a Porn Star of the Podcast prepared. I didn't pull up the information yet. I have one. I already know which one I'm doing. Why? Did you have one? What was yours, Justin? I'll do it next time. Which one do you want me to? Who's your favorite porn star? Do you want to say? Justin doesn't want to say? Oh, he doesn't want to say. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to tell me his name. I'm sure I can find him, okay? And I've been thinking at some point I should feature a male porn star on the podcast, right? They are half of the videos that I watch is a dude is in the video, right? I don't watch that much lesbian porn. I really don't. There's normally a dude. Sometimes there's two dudes. Sometimes there's two dudes and only one chick, and I'm still watching it. Sometimes there's like 8 dudes and one chick, and I'm still watching it. I'm like, look at this, a whore, dude. Sometimes that's how I watch porn. I'll watch like one chick get reeled by 8 dudes, and I'm like, what a fucking slut, and I'm just jerking off to it, and I'm like, what a fucking whore, dude.
What does that make you?
What does that make me? Just a guy watching porn, dude. That's me. I'm just a guy watching porn. That's all I am, dude. You know, I think a lot of people get carried away with titles and pronouns and all that. I'm just a dude watching porn, bro. All right. I do want to pull up the bio before I really... Oh, this porn star, by the way, has a Wikipedia. Normally, I'll read the Pornhub reviews, and I might still pull up the Pornhub review because they're funny. Pornhub, I don't know who writes for Pornhub, but they're pretty funny. they're pretty funny. Now, this porn star, she's actually retired as far as I know. I don't think she's made the comeback just yet. Come on, where are we at? Oh, come on, here we go. Let me search this a little bit better. See, this is what happens when you don't prepare. Now you get dead air. Now I'm looking at my phone. I feel like a bad comic. I feel like a bad comic right now, looking at my phone. Here we go. This week's porn star of the podcast is the very, very well-known, the very famous Mia Khalifa. You know who Mia Khalifa is. See, that's the thing. It's like I wanted to give everyone, someone that they know this week. I didn't want to go with an unknown. I wanted to have a very well-known one.
She's
and
number 4.
She's number 4?
Isn't she?
What do you mean number 4?
Like you just picked her real quick.
No, I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, I think I want to do Mia Khalifa this week. I was thinking about it. I was like, which one do I want to do? They don't have a good bio on here. What the fuck? Come on, Pornhub. This is the best bio you got? Oh, this is the bio that she wrote, okay? I'll read that in a little bit, okay? Let me read the Wikipedia first. A lot of people obviously know Mia Khalifa, but I do want to still read what it says here. So, her real name is Sarah Jo Chamon. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that last name. She goes by Mia Khalifa, also known as Mia Khalista. I did not know that. She is a Lebanese-American media personality, webcam model, and former pornographic actress. Born in Beirut, she moved to Maryland in 2001. Oof. She began acting in pornography. And I mean, 2001, that was a rough year for Muslims in America. Let's just be honest, all right? Rough year to come to America. She began acting in pornography in October 2014, becoming the most viewed performer on Pornhub in 2 months. Her career choice was met with controversy in the Middle East, especially for a video in which she performed sexual acts while wearing a hijab. I have seen that video, by the way. It's a pretty good video, where she wears the Muslim headdress, and then she rips it off and fucks a dude. It's a pretty good video. I don't know. Did you watch Mia Khalifa? Have you ever seen Mia Khalifa video? You haven't. You knew the name.
I know that.
You know the name, but you haven't seen any of it. So like I said,
I'm not a big guy who watches like a whole. Do you watch
Okay.
a whole movie of porn?
sometimes
Like,
I
you just
do.
watch like an hour-long movie of porn.
Not hour, 20 minutes. It's like a special. I can't get through 15 minutes of it, all right? I just can't do that. But here we go. So, born February 10th, 1993. She's 5'2". She's been married twice. She got married in 2011, divorced 2016, and then remarried in 2020. So she just got married. Okay.
I'm just watching porn back here.
There you go, man. That's what it's all about. It's all about that. So her family moved to the United States in January 2001, leaving their home in the wake of the South Lebanon conflict, which I don't know anything about. She was raised Catholic. Huh. She's not Muslim. Okay, I take that back then. I take it back. She's Middle Eastern still, but she was raised Catholic in what she describes as a very conservative home, although she is no longer a practicing Catholic. I believe it. She attended a French language private school in Beirut, where she also learned to speak English after moving to the United States. She lived in Montgomery County, Maryland, and played lacrosse in high school. She attended Northwest High School in Germantown, Maryland. She has talked about being bullied at school for being the darkest and weirdest girl there, which intensified after the September 11th attacks, I'm sure. She attended Massanutten Military Academy in Woodstock, Virginia, and later graduated from the University of Texas, El Paso with a bachelor's, with a BA in history. She supported herself while there by working as a bartender, model, and briefcase girl on a local Deal or No Deal-esque Spanish game show. Okay. In early 2014, Khalifa and her then-husband posted several pornographic images to a popular not safe for work subreddit on Reddit. Okay. Khalifa entered the professional pornographic film industry in October 2014. She came to widespread attention after the release of a Bang Bros scene in which she wears a hijab during a threesome with Sean Lawless and Juliana Vega. That's the scene I'm talking about. It's a really good one. The scene brought Khalifa instant popularity as well as criticism from writers and religious figures, and led to her parents publicly disowning her. Wow. The scene's producer said, "We weren't trying to exploit Khalifa's ethnicity. We wanted to embrace it. No one could have anticipated the negativity surrounding it." Nobody could anticipate the negativity surrounding doing a porno where she's wearing a hijab. The producer of the porno was like, no one could have anticipated the negativity surrounding it. Of course you could have. Of course you could have. Alex Hawkins, vice president of marketing for X Hamster, said the outrage it caused in the Arab world ended up being a bit of a Streisand effect? I don't know what that is. Suddenly everyone was searching for her. The effort to censor her only made her more ubiquitous. With more than 1.5 million views, the 22-year-old Khalifa became the most searched for performer on the adult video sharing website Pornhub. On December 28th that year, Pornhub revealed that she was the number 1 ranked performer on their website. She received online death threats after she ranked number 1 on Pornhub, including a manipulated image of an ISIS executioner preparing to behead her. Wow. And a message warning her that she would go to hell, to which she replied, I've been meaning to get a little tan recently. She has a good sense of humor. Most porn stars do. I do like that. Porn stars typically
I also didn't know who she was.
Typically had a good sense of humor. A lot of people, I don't know if they know all these details. Lebanese newspapers wrote articles critical of Khalifa, which she considered trivial due to other events in the region. There's a lot of information on here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read all of this. There's so much. A lot of the girls don't even have a whatchamacallit, a Wikipedia. She's so popular, she actually has a Wikipedia. Here's another thing. In May 2020, she had a guest appearance as herself on the Hulu show Rami. I don't know if you've seen that. She live streams on Twitch. What else? She's been on she's been on a show called Out of Bounds with Gilbert Arenas. Wow, interesting. Whole lot of things going on with Mia Khalifa. Whole lot of things. There's so much here.
Oh, I thought you said Wiz Khalifa.
Mia Khalifa. Did I say Wiz Khalifa? I didn't mean to say Wiz Khalifa. I meant Mia Khalifa.
Oh, I'm kidding. It was a joke.
Here's a big thing, and I do want to get into this because I like sports. Khalifa is a fan of the Florida State Seminoles football and attempted to recruit Ohio State quarterback Braxton Miller to transfer to Florida State through her social media. She has been accused of meddling with college football quarterbacks and trying to get him to transfer to schools with her tits. All right. Never helped out Michigan, though. Whatever. I mean, that would have helped Michigan. If Braxton Miller wasn't at Ohio State, that would have definitely helped Michigan. After ending her pornographic career, she has used her social media presence, over 2.3 million Twitter and over 11 million Instagram followers, to support professional sports teams from the Washington, D.C. area, including the Washington Redskins, which that's out of date, guys. The Washington Wizards and Washington Capitals, and her favorite Capitals player being Andrei Burakovsky. She's also a supporter of the English football club West Ham United FC. While attending Premier League games between West Ham and Arsenal FC at London Stadium in January 2019, her verbal abuse of Arsenal player Matteo Gunwenjo something on social media her verbal abuse of Arsenal player Matteo Gunjeo, I don't know how to say that, on social media for diving gained much publicity. So she's a big sports fan. She's got a good sense of humor. She's very, very attractive, and just an interesting gal who really made the most out of those tits, man. She really went for it. And I think that's honestly, I think she's a feminist icon. I really do. Mia Khalifa, I think, has proven that women can do anything in this country, including be vice president. Congrats to Kamala Harris. Now, here's the thing. You know how many celebrities said, if you vote for Biden, we'll show us your tits? Let's see them. I didn't vote for him, but hey, if he wins, let's see these tits, Sarah Silverman. Okay? Sarah Silverman, Amy Schumer, not as excited about those tits. They might be bigger, but ugh. She's got those breastfeeding tits, man. I don't want to see that shit. She had a baby, dude.
I want Trump to win.
Yeah. I know, a lot of people did. She really hurt the cause. It wouldn't have been that close. If all these celebrities would have shut the fuck up, it would have been a landslide for Biden. But they were all like, you want to see my tits? Vote for Biden. They're like, Trump. A lot of people did that. But hey, come on. Does the offer still stand, Sarah Silverman? Does the offer still stand? Show us your tits, all right? I want to see them. And I want to see them today. Now. As soon as Biden declares victory, I want to see some titties. Otherwise, what are we doing this for? Okay? And here's the thing. You're the ones who called Trump a fucking vile, misogynist motherfucker because he said grab him by the pussy, and you're the ones out here trying to influence the election with tits? That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. That's what it is.
Preach, dude.
I fucking know, man. I fucking know. But hey, let's see some titties. All right? Let's see some goddamn tits now. I don't care if they even call Pennsylvania. Even if Trump wins, I want to see them. The pictures are out there. Somebody hack her phone. Somebody get Sarah Silverman's tits on the internet today. I want to see it. And Kamala Harris. I want to see her tits. I want to see what they look like. I think we got to wrap this up, man. What's the time at that we're at right now? What are we at?
31.
31. God damn it. I needed to go a little bit longer than that. I feel bad. I don't want to cut the people off, all right? I know we went a little bit long on Mia Khalifa, but I don't want to cut the people short. Not on election day, not with the country falling apart. But I think we can all come together over some fucking nipples, all right? I just want to see them. Just put them out there, okay? And I don't want to harp too much on them, but I'm just saying a deal's a deal. And too many celebrities said, I'll show you naked pictures of me if Biden wins. And he won. For tits' sake, he won. And I don't think it's fair if we don't get to see him. All right? And I think we should get to put him on the news. Every time Biden wins a state, I want to see some nipples. CNN. Oh, dude, did you see this thing, Justin? There was a CNN. You know how CNN has all those interactive maps and shit on their shows? Apparently, did you see the Pornhub thing? You saw that? Yeah, they had a little.
Real?
I don't know if it's real or not, but it definitely looked pretty real. And the guy who swiped it away, he was on camera. He had the look on his face. I've seen guys walk out of whorehouses before after having sex. There's a specific look that a man has when he's caught in the act. And this CNN dude had it. I don't know what the guy's name was. It wasn't Wolf Blitzer. It was one of the other dudes with the white hair. And the look on his face was very much, uh-oh. They know. But here's the thing, man. Everybody's talking shit, dude. That's got to be stressful. Calling this election, you should be able to jerk off during commercial breaks. For your own sanity. If you got to sit there and look at numbers and percentages and red and blue states, and it's closer than ever, and everybody's talking shit on Twitter, and nobody knows who won, people get to jerk off during the commercial breaks. Close your tab after. This motherfucker left his browser open, dude. You're not in an Airbnb by yourself, okay? You can't just leave browsers open. There's people around. It's one of those businesses where the rules aren't clear on Airbnb, right? It's like, can I jerk off in your shower? Because I'm going to. I'm paying you $150 to stay in your house. It's a weird little setup. It's like, I'm going to give you $150. I'm going to come in your shower drain. Sorry. It's going to happen. And I'm not a great person. I got a blowjob in the back of an Uber one time, all right? I'm not a good person, and I've driven Uber, and in retrospect, I wish I wouldn't have gotten that blowjob for other reasons than just the Uber part of it, but really, it was disrespectful to the Uber driver. No cleanup fee on that one, because I didn't come. I did have super muddy pants on one time, got into an Uber, and $300. $300 to clean an Uber. I was very muddy, and I was hammered drunk, and I just called an Uber. I called an Uber to go half a mile. Cost me $300 because I got so much mud in the back of it. Why was I muddy? First off, okay, I was drunk. It was muddy out, so I was like, dude, I'm going to slide in the mud. Like I'm sliding into home plate, dude. I was just sliding, walking home from the bar. It was like, why would I walk around the mud on the sidewalk when I can just go slide through the mud? I'm hammered, bro. I'm doing that shit. And then I was like, why would I walk home when I can call an Uber to get home? Got in the Uber, got out of the Uber, saw it was $300. I'm like, what the fuck? And the guy sent me pictures of it. He's like, dude, you got mud all over the back of my car. And I was like, and the problem was at that point I had about $500 in my bank account. So that put me down to $200. And I was just sitting there like, I didn't have enough money to even just take the Uber, let alone the cleaning fee, dude. And I'm sitting there like, there goes my rating. There goes my money. Why? I could have just, what the fuck? I could have walked. I wasn't that far. I walked to the place that I Ubered home from. What the fuck? It's a lazy man's problems right there, man. A lazy drunk alcoholic. It's just not, it doesn't work out well for you. Doesn't work out well. But that's why I quit drinking. That's why I got these beer beards so I can hide my non-alcoholic beer. Buy one of these, by the way. Support me. Capitalism, right? Come on. Buy one of my fucking shitty products. That's what capitalism's built on. Overcharging for shitty, flimsy products that have a brand on them. That's what it's all about, okay? Also, if you're a fan of my other podcast that I host with my buddy Justin Assemacher, who's here, buy one of these mugs, too. These are available for $10. See? Plugging everything, man. Trying to plug everything. Trying to make it happen. I got a TikTok again. So, life's going to be good. Everything's going to be okay. I got a TikTok, right? Come on. I got a TikTok. I'm going to get to see Sarah Silverman's tits. So what a world we live in. What a beautiful, beautiful planet. And I'm just excited, man. I'm excited to fucking start a new world order, baby.
I hope you're excited too. Okay? Thank you so much for listening to this episode. If you didn't like this episode, guess what? You can't change it. I might change the election, but you can't change the fact that you watched this far into the fucking podcast. I will be your president forever. I will be the best president of all time forever. Even if you didn't vote for me, guess what? I'm going to throw your vote out. I'm going to say it didn't count. You cheated. I didn't cheat. You fucking cheated. Thank you.